Is that government pension you're getting affecting your railroad retirement? Welcome everyone to another edition of the Highball Advisors Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara of Highball Advisors, and today we're going to talk about the GPO, otherwise known as government pension offset. So what is that? Okay, so what we're talking about is normally the spouses of railroaders. Let's say they've worked in a position where they're entitled to a pension, particularly a government pension, right? So that would be called non-covered. So they're getting a pension from a government, maybe as a teacher, firefighter, policeman, you know, those typical jobs there, all right? And they never paid into Social Security, so that's a non-covered position. So now when they turn around to collect their spousal benefit from the railroad retirement, okay, there's going to be an offset, a government pension offset. And it only affects the Tier 1 portion of the annuity, right? So it can reduce the spouse and survivor benefits by 2/3 of a pension from a non-covered position. So very, very important there for the spouses. And then possibly if they're the remaining spouse, it turns into a survivor benefit. So you really have to understand the reduction that could possibly come from this. All right, so there's two ways that you can reduce the government pension offset. Now, when I go through this, you're going to go, the second one's ridiculous, John, and it kind of is. But there are technically two ways to do it. So really the first one is the most likely way to do it. The other one, you know, you got to do the math on it, to be honest with you. So it's called the last 60-month rule, the first option here. So you're in this non-covered position, let's say teacher, and you're not paying into Social Security, and maybe you got your 25 years and you retire at 50 or something like that. But, you know, we'll just say that the teacher's a female, and let's say your husband's still working for the railroad. Say, well, he's not going to retire for another 5 years or something. So what you can do is you in that non-covered position, then you can switch and go work 5 more years in a covered position. So let's say, you know, go work at a Home Depot or I always say Home Depot, or a Starbucks, something for 60 months, okay? And that's a covered position, and that gets rid of the government pension offset. So that's the 60-month rule right there. So that's something to think about if you wanted to get rid of that reduction, because if you're getting a good sizable pension, it's going to, your spousal annuity Tier 1 portion is just going to go away because you never paid into it. So really crunch the numbers on that. That might be a good option there. And then the second one is, hey, I can just, you know, you're working for somebody who's not paying Social Security and offers you a pension. You say, oh, no, I don't want the pension. I'll just pay into Social Security and do my own investing. So I don't get that one, but I'm just saying you can technically do that, is withdraw from the pension. If you're going to do that, really, really, really crunch the numbers on that. All right, so yeah, that's very, very important. In addition, that I just want to bring up on a survivor aspect. So let's say, going back to this, the wife was a teacher and she had a non-covered pension, okay, and you have the government pension offset. Now, let's say if she predeceases the railroader, and then this pension might come over to him, there is no government pension offset on that anymore. So just to let you know on that. So that's an important thing to also think about. That kind of goes away also. So I hope you found this helpful. If you're at or near retirement and you have one of these pensions and you want to understand how all that stuff works, reach out to me, go through my boarding for railroad retirement process, and we'll go deep into this stuff here. So I hope you found this helpful. Click on the notification bell to get the latest video. Subscribe to the channel, do appreciate. Share the channel, it's growing great. I think I'm up over 6,000 subscribers, or close to it. So that's good stuff. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody.